good day to everyone watching. We are from Group 4 and today we will present about the photoelectric effect and its applications in solar panels and modern sensors. Our group consists of 4 people, me, Alif Sharazin, my 3 other group mates, which is Kholikul Kawim, Noaim Zikri and Irfan. So as an introduction, photoelectric effect is a phenomenon in which electrons are emitted from a metal when light hits it with enough energy. This effect basically proves that light can behave as particles called protons. It was explained by Albert Einstein in 1905. His explanation became one of the foundation of modern quantum physics, and today it's widely used in many types of technology. To prepare for this presentation, we used several methods. Some such as we referred to scientific journals, educational websites and online videos related to our topic. We also discussed it among group members so we can get better understanding among ourselves, and of course, we also faced some challenges such as difficulties in understanding advanced modern physics theories and terms and finding reliable sources. And to overcome this, we just focused and trusted on our materials. So, as for why we chose this topic is because photoelectric effect is an important concept in modern physics and has plethora of real-life applications. It is closely related to renewable energy technologies such as solar panels, which are becoming more and more important as the days goes by. In addition, this topic helps us understand how physics concepts are applied in modern devices and smart technologies. We are also pretty interested in Einstein's theory, which contributed to scientific and technological advancements which are pretty much used in our daily lives.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Irfan bin Muhammad Uzaimi. Next, I will be explaining about what is the photoelectric effect. First of all, photoelectric effect is a phenomenon in which the light rays, also known as the sun, usually strikes upon the metal surface that will emit some electrons towards the surroundings. Electrons or light particles, also known as photons. So, as you can see here, light consists of particles called photons, as I've said earlier, and usually photons transfers energy to electrons so that they can emit out of the metal surface. And electrons are released if light energy is high enough. For this one, I will be explaining about it in the next slide, about a certain equation that defines whether the electrons can be emitted or not. So therefore, if it has a higher light frequency, it will produce a higher energy. So here is the photoelectric equation, which is EK equals to HF minus the work function. So EK is the kinetic energy for the electrons. HF usually symbolizes the energy of the electrons. So H symbolizes the Planck's constant, which is the 6.63 times 10 to the power of negative 34. Frequency of the light is the frequency of the light, obviously. So the work function is the amount of energy needed to emit or release electrons from the metal surface. So the energy, which is the HF, needs to be more than the work function so that it can release the electron from the metal surface. If the value of the energy is less than the work function, therefore it will not be released. So here is the application of solar panels. But first and foremost, let me explain to you about the further details of solar panels and its function. So solar panels convert sunlight into electricity. It is made from semiconductor materials such as silicon, and it is the perfect example of the photoelectric effect usage, which they can generate electricity current. So here are the examples of daily life applications. So solar panels are widely used in residential homes, street lighting systems, satellites and spacecraft, and lastly portable electronic chargers. So here's how solar panels work. First of all, sunlight falls onto the surface of the solar cell, or also solar panel, and when that occurs, the photons, which is the light particles that I've mentioned before, will transfer energy to electrons in the semiconductor, and the electrons will then become free and move through the material. Thus, that will make the movement of electrons generates direct current, DC electricity, mainly DC. And the electricity can then be stored in batteries or converted into alternating current, AC, for household use.
Okay, hi, I'm Khalid. Now I'm going to explain about the application in modern sensors for photoelectric effect. There's three sensors that use photoelectric effect, which is the first one is light sensors, the second one is photodiodes, and the third one is motion sensors. For the light sensors, which is the first one, use automatic street lights and smartphone brightness for the adjustment. And then photodiodes convert light into electric current and use in communication system. Lastly, is motion sensors. Is mostly used in automatic doors and security systems. Okay, next I'm gonna tell you about the recent advancements. Okay, there's two, which is modern developments and current issues. Okay, the first one is modern developments. It is more efficient solar panels, smart sensors in IoT devices, and the third one is advanced camera technologies, and lastly is development of sustainable energy system. Okay, the second is current issues, which is first point is high in installation cost of solar system, dependence on sunlight conditions, and last but not least is need for better energy storage system. That's for the current issues. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, I am Zikri. Now, self-development for career success. The importance of continuous learning is technology is constantly evolving because every year there are new technological advancement and innovation made by scientists. Secondly, scientists and engineers must update their current knowledge because there are constantly new innovations, invention and developments in science and even engineering that is beneficial for our society. Lastly, research experience improves career opportunities. This is because by having more experiences, people are more interested in your resume because you have gone through a lot. And next is strategy for success. One of it is attending workshops and seminars. It can help us better understand what we are aiming to learn. Secondly, learn programming and technology skills. And next is participating in research projects. And also finally, improve communication skills. Now for the conclusion. Photoelectric effect is an important concept in modern physics because it explains how light can release electrons from materials. Applications include solar panels and modern sensors. It contributes greatly to renewable energy and smart technology because it opens many career opportunities in science and engineering. So far, that's all from us. Thank you, everyone.
Na festa do fim de semana, só um rolê bom. Ela chega